Hello, we got 49 minutes. Okay, so we'll make this short. I just saw as a white woman, and her name is Janine Ambrosia. Okay, it must be Italian or something. And the reason why I'm making a video, y'all, is because I was very upset about the fact that she used the N word. But in truth, I kind of think that the guy did start it as well. Because why the heck you me? Of course, if you actually did something, some people, and I'm bipolar myself, so people might say it's an excuse. If you see my videos, you know that I'm bipolar, and I'm not doing it. I'm diagnosed. Okay, I don't have to take Tocoronol and now Gideon, because remember my hair fell off with the lithium. Y'all saw that too, okay? So, and it was a relaxer. So I know how to take care of my hair. Hello? Point is, I use very healthy products on my hair. Anyway, point is, I'm gonna have to do two commentaries in this thing because I got now. I'm gonna put my video with Lovely by Lovely T, how she banned me from her Facebook, okay, for those stupid reasons. So I'm trying to keep my little thing down, keep my little temper down for this. What happened is that the man that got into argument, he taped her, and then I'm learning this as well, and the white woman should learn this too, that you have people all watching you, and they can interpret the story differently from you, and they'll have cameras, whatever, and if they're saying that you did something, and it looks like to authorities or to the public, you can get in trouble, socially, legally, or both, okay? So we have this modern technology. This is how people can run off and try to rob a store, knowing that we got camera phones. You know, we have videos all over. Remember, there's not that much privacy unless you have a house of your own and you don't have electricity in it and you're not using videotapes or communication in order to see what goes on. That's like Viciano. She claims that she leave, which is now I'm starting to believe Superhead was saying that Dawn Storm when she was talking to him and she keep everything open. Now that's why she got a thing on her head, trying to cover her face. Everybody knows what she looked like. But going back to this now, I disagree with both parties in here. Yes, I do feel the white woman was racist, and yes, to Lovely T, we are shocked. The difference between, yes, we know there's white racist people out there. Back in the day, before you and I came to this world, if our parents, I don't know if your parents, but one of you're part Nigerian, so y'all didn't live this trash in the United States, the Jim Crow-ism here. Okay, point is, in the United States back in the day, white folks made it open, they ain't like people of African American heritage, where you like dark skin, look white, whatever. They saw you as black with the one drop rule. They hated your guts. Okay. Now today we have laws. We can call the police for racial harassment. Like today we have the internet, we have camera phones. We can also put people on camera and show how stupid they acting. Okay, so and then that's why she was screaming, "Don't let my kids!" And she scandalized her kids, showing how racist she was and cursing in front of her kids, acting ratchet and ghetto white version of ghetto. Okay, so point is, and I would not want that either. So don't start this area. Well, you don't like black women. I don't want that trash either. Too, the white woman. Okay, so point is. But she also said on Tommy Something Mayor's channel that the man had called her a crackhead cracker. Now, this is one of here we go. I'm putting another video up, so I'm putting it all together. So hopefully I go to the library day before it closes and put everything on without the beef between me, Lovely T, and Justin Bieber thing. You go back to Justin Bieber. Hold on, baby. Let me tell you something. Yeah, 2009, 2014. It is a long time. It's what? 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, here we go. 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 5, 14. Okay, that's 6 years ago. It is a long time ago because, first of all, if you're a kid, and he was a kid, he's adult now, you don't always think unless you choose to. Think what happened a long time ago, the things you have, okay? So, of course, we're not being Uncle Tom Thomas to this situation because all of us in America, unless you have parents, good home training, was taught to be racist in some way or another, okay? With it, and one thing, Lovely, we're not pure black in America, okay? I don't know where your parents from. Well, we're not pure African descent here, so we have different colors of us. So of course, it's racism, within because. Trying to be the white privilege. If you look white and you're lighter skin, when I mean like as in fair skin or pale, I'm talking about lighter skin tone, lighter than you, okay? You had that idea, okay, well, they sound a little dark and black ass tall, and I'm better than that person and all the other stuff. And those who are dark skinned who got along with the Marcus Garvey and then the Nation Islam with their different colors. And no Nation Islam always have a lighter skin leader, okay? They killed their brother, you know, they killed Michael X, and I look like Denzel Washington, okay? But the brother that was Kahid, whatever his name was, the one he hate white folks, they killed him later on. He making fun of the Pope, making fun of all types of things going on in the Farrakhan like that. And Farrakhan still the leader. Now they got a Mexican man part of the Nation of Islam as well. I think he's Noe Muhammad, whatever his dog name. Well, point is, okay, they always get a lighter skinned leader. Father Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. Remember, none of them, and Marcus was not, and also Farrakhan was not dark brown skin. And one dark brown skin got killed. Marcus did too for exposing him. But the one that hated white folks did everything they actually told him to do, they killed him. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, there was racism within. And also, Elijah Muhammad loved high yellow chicks, whether it was before 18 and over 18, as long as they was young and he way older to be their grandfather or great grandfather. Hello. Point is, y'all need to stop thinking that we of African descent see each other, because not all of us, and I don't see each other as pure blacks. That's why I say African American descent. Even the dark skinned ones, if they relate to a person that's mixed race in their ancestry, they're not pure black either. The DNA causes them, and they might have a light skinned child, whoever they mix with. Okay, even if they have a dark skinned mate to mix with, they can come out lighter than them. For example, Trayvon Martin, he lighter than his two parents. Hello. But he was. Okay, anyway, point is, we're not pure African down in the United States. They were classified us all through racism. So if we had any trace of it, we would not have equal opportunity of. Okay, let's get that straight. One drop rule was not for black pride. It was for black oppression. So, point is that, yes, it's different colorism and everything and all other stuff. Hair, taste your hair, kinky, all. Yes, okay, that's why it happened. But we in the African American community, because we're all mixed race, has said things about each other. We said things, some of us have said about white folks. We call them crackers and honkies. We call Latinos. No offense to any of my Latino friends. I'm showing an example. Wetback, Spics, Beaners, and all that other stuff. We said things about goops and ching to Asian folks. I heard it all through my life. So what the heck that folks would criticize Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was a little boy and now he's a grown man? Okay? We have all, said things about, oh, that person too black. Oh, he ugly. She too white. She thinks she just light skin. She thinks she white. Oh, she thinks he's all better than us. We all have said it. Oh, good hair, nappy hair. You're living in the United States. You want to talk about being so shocked? Don't be shocked about what's in on because we're not pure black. We was classified as pure blacks for racism. Okay, not black pride. And the reason why black nationalists use that terminology, one drop rule, because they was trying to be the sellouts by saying, stay in your place, nigga, attitude. Yes, exactly. That's why they didn't want to fight for civil rights. They criticized what the Martin Luther King called Uncle Toms. And Medgar Evers and them. And why they end up should be trying to be submissive to them. No, I'm not being submissive to somebody who's in my enemies. Even what's the man, the dark skinned man? He was mixed too from Jamaica. I read his background on Wikipedia. Like he wasn't pure black, but he claimed to be. He from Jamaica. Marcus Garvey was trying to set up a KKK plan to get the KKK against W. Du Bois and Walter White and all the folks in NAACP, and white folks was working with them, and Jews were working with NWs who actually founded it, along with the black folks, mixed race as well. Because they was trying to promote integration and multiracialism and all other stuff that he was totally against. So don't be surprised, sister. Doggone it. We surprised because back in the day, it was open. Now they hush about it, and we surprised because we don't want nobody being against it. Anybody in any human mind don't want to be a friend, so-called friend. Next thing they come out being your enemy. Okay? So that's why. It's a human nature, doggone it. But point is, Justin Bieber has said he was sorry. And if you let you God Almighty on the cross, Jesus Christ, you can make doggone judgments about that. Because he can only see the mind, heart, and soul. So we're not trying to be Uncle Tom. Because, excuse me, not only, the man has changed. Amazing Grace, hello? Who? Show my bipolarism right now. I'm trying to calm down with that talking on in Gideon, but it's not extreme like it was a couple of videos ago. Point is, I'm getting tired of you. So we shocked because we forgave him. We had to forgive. They want to be forgiven because we're all sinners. Shoes. Remember that man right here on the cross? Hold on, let me show it. I'm not perfect. That little crucifix died on the cross for us. That's what we have that on there. Not because we know he's risen, of course, but he died on the cross for us for our sins. I'm not perfect either. That's why I have to love him. And try to do everything to change myself for all to get to heaven. Because the unclean go to heaven. And I said, Lord, Lord, go to heaven either. But point is, that's the whole reason why I love the T. I'm getting very tired of you talking about, because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to promote this this black nationalist attitude toward your audience. And have a good attitude, a positive face. Until you cut me off your dog on Facebook, it showed who you really was and called me all the time of mofos, meaning the F word. Yeah, MFN word. I know what it means. Okay, I ain't did nothing to you. I was actually supporting your dog on channel and your dog on Facebook. But point is, she's shocked. I'm shocked. Yes, I was shocked by Justin Bieber. If he had actually, just like in two, by a rich white guy, I don't like Donald Trump to this day. I know he's covered up stuff because he's gonna lose money, but Justin Bieber actually disagree what he did. Okay, he shows it in his actions. Donald Trump didn't know because he's making fun of us and they having AIDS. Okay, so that's two different people, and yeah, we don't see Donald Trump and Justin Bieber on every day. But we will see someone like the stripper woman, what's her name, Janelle Ambrosia. We see her every doggone day. We'll see her in 9-10 because she don't have money. She's stripping her behind for money. Justin Bieber don't have to do that, and he although he does with his chest and everything, and we don't want to see Donald Trump. Okay, so point is, that's the whole reason why I had to make a commentary on this. It's a lot of ignorance on your behalf, sister. You're trying to put an international idea of trying to find out what America is, and then two, you don't even know how to, are you really an American, sister? Or do you have a green card or whatever? When are you coming to this country? I'm starting to question all your doggone lady do Obama. Obama is American, but I want to question all that because you're acting so surprised. And usually from people I know from the motherland, dudes surprised by our attitudes. They don't read the history. They don't read none of that. Yeah, you read a little history. They'll be read from a black nationalist standpoint. I'm talking about the whole spectrum outside of black nationalism. Because I'm not for black nationalism, just like I'm not for white nationalism either. So the point is, that's the whole point that I got upset about that. Then too, going back to Thomas and your thing, I disagree and agree sometimes with both of these two. But whoever that man was speaking, the two sides of the story, I understand she was called a cracker and everything. But all of us don't have a right to call a person racist. So knowing that you're talking about when you're making racist statements, you're talking about a whole group of people. Okay, and using that part about the N-word, nigger means ignorant. Okay, it does, but it was used on a racist standpoint historically. She don't even know it. Did her parents, no offense, I think she's Italian, did her parents know about American history way before she came, grandpa, whoever? No offense, I'm questioning both of these doggone folks who are foreigners. Because they sure don't know American history on standpoint. I'm American from doggone birth. My family are American. Okay, not only I'm part Native American, besides African and European. I read American history from American standpoint. If you're not meeting for American standpoint, then I cannot talk about American history. Shoots. And that's why we shocked about this white woman, because we see someone like that every day. We can't see Justin Bieber. He have money. When you try to go to his house, he got bodyguards surrounding him. Same with Donald Trump. They control the industry. They got power. But this woman, she strips every year. But we don't see powerful people every day. We don't see Oprah every day. We don't see Jan Jackson. When Michael was alive, we don't see him. He had bodyguards around him. Beyonce, Mariah Carey. We got all powerful people. Nicole Smith. Hello. We don't see Tom Mottola every day. We don't see and you rarely see these folks because you see them in the media. They're on the charge of you gonna see them. We don't see them every day. And so we see people like Janine Ambrosia every doggone day. Don't you understand that difference, sister? So, and then by Justin Bieber, he changed. I mean, hey, if he really was a racist, what the heck he getting arrested with his black friend and smoking pot with him too and getting drunk with him every day? They don't sound like, we don't know all details because only God does, but by action, they don't sound too much of a racist. You go, you get drunk, you smoke weed. When he was going back to Canada, he got nothing but black friends, smoking along with his father, smoking weed in the plane. They had a big, tell them to stop smoking weed. Like they ain't getting in trouble for that. So y'all get mad just a bit because he got mad as a security officer, 18 years old. I was 18 too. And when you're 18, you get tired of people older than you trying to stop you from being an adult. So I understand the reason why they're trying to pick on him. Before he even became adult, he was trying to show he did show the ugly image when he signed with Usher and they told him don't say the N-word, run nigga to the run. But I haven't heard that joke from many people of African American descent too. put them on blast. The N-word, the black folks who kill and say, I'ma kill this fucking nigger over there. Nigger and nigger, the same dog there on every doggone song, rap song. I'm gonna cuss y'all, but I'm going by detail and example of what I'm trying to talk about, so you show proof. Every doggone rap song you hear today, before the 80s, before the 90s, it was the NWA. They the one call themselves niggas with attitude. Then by say, hey, y'all brothers, don't call yourself that. Y'all the ones sellouts. No one say that. They made killing billion dollars to them white folks in Interscope rap records. With John Keller, is it John Keller, Jim Keller, whatever his name is. They made money off of them. Okay? Tupac, I'ma kill this nigga. Hit him up. You know, Biggie. Let's go ahead and admit it. So if y'all want to get mad if a white man calls, he said a long time ago, 6 years ago. That is a long time. It ain't long time like 1960, but it's like, hey, the person mature and grow and change. That's a different story. We can spare Don's story because he old. Them folks grew up in no racist time. Remember, we don't have a true post-racist society, but we're going to it. The only time those who don't like to talk about racism, like folks who bash me, are those who want to keep it like that. Justin Bieber came from a different time. Okay, well, racism, that's why the folks, white folks says don't say it. When he was saying it, look at detail. Darren Sterner was told VCR every doggone thing because they feel they know more better than they do. Yeah, they know more better back in the day where they came from, but they the one who retained the stuff, the ignorant stuff, the bad stuff they did a long time ago. And VC Young, she's mixed. Okay, I am too. All of us Americans. That's why we should not. That's why everybody's afraid. The multiracial category in the census was going to cover every doggone detail, every American, because the majority are, and maybe racism will go away. But they kept making stupid. Oh, it's gonna be like the colors category in South Africa. Excuse me, Hispanic category is not that different. Okay, so sister, know your history more than what you've been taught from black nationalists and white nationalists, okay? I'm in the multiracial movement. Actually, multiracial movement actually show every doggone detail of racism and historical racism and everything else. That's why I'm glad I live in the multiracial movement. I've been in multiracial movement since I was 13 and 14 years old. So that's 21 years ago. While these mixed race people who are younger than I am, who come from so-called pure, part black, part pure, part something else, families try to talk to me something because they're based on the experience. But I read that I was called Oreo too for bringing up my white great grandfather. Yeah, I called a redneck, Paker Wood. I got called it besides a nigga too. White people who identify black, even those who are lighter than I am, may find me like a white chick. I had white ancestry. They was lighter than I am. People say you can see it. I don't even look black as tall. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that too. It sounds offensive as well as also sounds offensive when someone try to identify who they really are, and these people trying to put their stupid ideas of who that person is, which is a false idea on their behalf to go along with their political scheme. So all I gotta say, sister, Tommy didn't talk. It was some other man talking about the white woman, about what she said, and I kind of understand what she, because I'm bipolar and I do get very agitated when a person try to push my buttons, provoke me to anger, and I lost a job for that. And I don't mind, because I don't want to deal with somebody who wants attention, tries to provoke my anger, because they feel that they have a doggone authority figure attitude. They can stomp you like a doggone roach and eggshells. It's not gonna happen with me. And we go into this century of kicking that trash off of there, because we want to treat everybody equality like we want to be treated. As the man upstairs would say a long time ago. Did we try to preach? Why we go against racism? So y'all stop trying to. And Justin Bieber is Canadian. Canadians, they have racist Canadians due to influence from the United States, baby. That's why Eric Tubman then went up north to Canada. So it's different mentality. Like Halle Berry's. That's why I agree with you, Miss Lovely T, about Halle Berry saying that the man was racist. That man ain't racist. That she slept with, why the heck you sleep with a white man is racist? He actually tell the truth. The dog's not pure black. She lighter than Halle Berry, and Halle Berry part white. Halle Berry is a couple shades lighter than me. So what the heck she talking about? Well, my baby is black, look about one drop rule. Let me tell y'all and educate you little folks about this one drop rule. That's why they raped slaves with one drop rule. One drop rule. It wasn't because folks criticize, well, you claim the white man ancestors. You know, white folks who are racist get offended when I talk about that because they don't want you to have the same privilege. There was a whole idea of the one drop rule. They didn't want you to have the same opportunities. Then, two, the one drop rule, that's why they had the one drop rule, because of rape. Okay? They was making sure them babies who did look my color, dark skin, because then they always come high yellow, dark, light, brown, caramel, whatever the physique of that person of mixed heritage, they didn't have the same privilege. So they can list them as black, the hypodecent attitude, in order to keep them under their caste system, should I say. So they would not have the freedom. That's why the way it was the fields, they had like Mariah Carey. I agree with you. This is one thing I really love your videos about this. Mariah Carey did play the true role of the high yellow slave on the plantation on the field. It was not always in side. Aunt Jemima did not look high yellow, and Mammy did either. Okay, so once y'all gotta understand something, okay, one drop rule helped slavery in Jim Crow. It divided families. Folks who looked white passed and hated their black side in order to get freedom. One drop rule did not help black people. It hurt us. Y'all the slave masters, true slaves. Those who are fighting against that trash are not. That's why I say I'm a free man, a runaway slave, a free man of color, instead of being a doggone house and so-called nigga, and I don't use that word, and house, the field, so-called nigga either. I don't want to be none of the doggone slave categories. I don't want my mama and daddy be my slave master, or either a white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever, mixed, whatever, light-skinned dog. I don't want nobody being my slave master. The only one who can interrupt that idea is a man up above. He gave us free will. Curse and the blessing, choose the blessing. Hello? So we can be our own. We do what we want to do, but we do it right if we're a man above. I'm my own slave master on this earth. In the spiritual world, it's a man above. I'm not perfect, and he can only stop me from what I can do. He gets free will, but he can only, if I ask him for to change me, that's a different story. Not these folks here. So I need to get out this doggone channel because it's a lot of ignorance on your behalf too. So I had to share my commentary. You want everybody to ask their views on your channel? Don't get all, that's why I say, for example, be specific what type of views you want. When I tell people what songs I sing, whatever I sing, to have positive comments, or I click them off my channel. That's how you do it. It says that all counters. Be specific on things, sister. And one drop rule did not help us. And then two, Wikipedia and online dictionary defend the true meaning of multiracial. Two races or more of ancestors. That's many of us Americans. And I'm included of that. I'm not pure African. I mean, I'm not pure black. Regardless of how, and I don't believe that blood, quartz, and trash, how significant and this and that, how percentage all that other stuff, that was to get rid of the genocide of the Native American population. Many of us are part Native American and don't want to admit it in the country. They want to claim white or black. What's wrong with that picture? Now, who the true self-hater there? You let a doggone white racist system tell you who you really are? They not telling you who you really are. They tell you what they think who you really are. I go by what is true. And that's what I am. An African, a Native American, and a European. Because it's in my DNA. That's how I got here. That's how my parents got here. They don't have no pure black blood. So I'm not making a rant on this, but I'm getting very tired of the ignorance and everybody trying to edit the truth. Okay? I don't care what stupid, ignorant people think of me. I don't let them define me. That's the difference between you and I. Okay? I don't let you define me either. Alright? So I want y'all to go ahead and comment positively. If you come in on my channel, that's what he loves you to do. Come on my channel and start making trash. I will block you like she did me. And I wasn't trying to bash her. I even told her. I said, I just wish that people stop when about the white man being Asian. You know, about white women trying to look Asian, whatever. I said people stop using race to define somebody else's life and using it. So all I said, I use my videos to comment to the person who asked that question. Cause I didn't feel like I had a lot of things to do, sweetheart. So that's why I talk a lot. You know, I want to get everybody all the info so you can see where I'm coming from. Like you make a cake, you can't stop putting the flour and the eggs. You get a cake mix, it's already got the mix there. You got to put the water, and the oil and the butter, or either whatever. You can an egg, you can 3 eggs. You cannot sit here and take all this ingredients off and have a cake. So that's my point. We have a problem. You don't try to take the tree. You don't take the limbs. In the bunk, you take the whole root out. You cut the bunk, everything into the root, and the problem is gone. And it won't grow no more. That's how you do it, baby. So I want everybody, those on my side, to comment. And please, I'm not defending her stance of the white woman's stance of the nigger means ignorant. Yes, I know it means ignorant, but it was used in a racial context of a historical proof through racism in this country towards anybody of African American descent. Even Latinos, including Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and the rest of them, if they have any trace of African, don't want to mention that. That's why they're glad they classify as white, even though white folks don't treat them as white. Okay? Know your truth. Know the truth, baby. It wasn't for the Treaty of Guadalupe, Guadalupe Hidalgo, Latinos, including Mexicans, would not be classified as white legally. Look at all the criminal records and government criminal records, and also the pedophiles that's listed on. They have them as white. They don't have them as Latino. That's ethnicity. They don't want to mention any African blood. They happy sometimes because they don't want nobody to know. They don't need besides be called the WB word and the S word and be called the N word too and be treated trash. One drop rule caused a lot of that trash. And those who defend it, nobody want on your side because you actually defend your own oppression and want everybody to go along with it. I do admit that tell the truth about Latinos being having African blood because it's getting to be a problem between quote-unquote black and brown racism because of their white category. Okay? The attitudes of thinking of how white people are supposed to act. Thinking you're better. Don't be no niggas. Attitude. And then in somebody was commenting on about the black and Mexico thing, and somebody said that Mexican Americans and the Latinos, it didn't affect them. Drinko, yes, it did. They did not want their daughters to marry a person of African American descent or their sons. They want to marry white people, the mejor raza, better than the race. Then too, so I want everybody to understand the ideology. The historical, that's the grassroots. The LULAC, then back in the 1900s, did not want to do with the NAACP. They wanted to keep that white category. And they want to say it was Spanish instead of Mexican. Because it sounds too ethnic. So, it's so funny that LULAC and NAACP, the new version of NAACP, being brainwashed from Benjamin Chavis, who's now part of the Nation of Islam, have the ideology of them because there was a trick to put them in that situation. Okay, went against our multiracial category, will probably unite the whole kumbaya, like you want to say, American population. So we will not use racial categories anymore. If white folks, you want people to treat you like humans and you want to get a job and all this affirmative action, then you tell the white folks who own the companies to stop choosing white folks over minorities. And then too, minorities, if you don't want white people to be racist towards you, do not be racist towards them. And if you have white ancestors, go ahead and admit it. Hey, it ain't the white man making it a problem in your doggone background. It was the action that caused the rapes, not the person's skin tone. That's the reason why I admit it. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Bye, have a nice day.